Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton95, which is another Transformers Studio Series video. Today we're taking a look at the Studio Series Gamer Edition number 11, War for Cybertron Skywarp. Unfortunately, I still do not have Starscream or Megatron, but I do plan on getting those eventually. I know they've kind of gone up in price because they are pretty much sold out everywhere. I think they're still on BBTS, so I might check there, but it's going to have to wait a little bit because some personal stuff going on that I need to take care of first. But go ahead and take a look at Skywarp. Really nice image of him there, as well as there. 29 steps. Video game inspired detail scale backdrop. Reactivate the bridge. I believe this is earlier on in the game. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played the game. I really hope Microsoft and Hasbro get together on getting these out on Xbox for, fans who've been wanting to play it. So let's go ahead and get them opened and check them out. And here we have Skywarp out of his packaging, and he's pretty cool. Like I said, I still need to get Starscream, but for my first experience with the mold, it's not bad. There are a few little things that kind of annoy me with how this is designed, more so with the weapons and the alt mode, but it's not too bad. The chest being a little too wide, at least the cockpit being too large, it's kind of worn off on me. Like, it doesn't bother me as much now having it in person. It is still a little glaring, but again, it's not the worst thing ever. I mean, there's worse figures in this line, Barricade, but overall, not bad. So he is kind of this weird brownish black shade. It's kind of a mix between that weird brown from Earthrise, Trailbreaker, and Charcoal, so it's kind of in that in-between area. But it does have this kind of metallic purple silver on the forearms here, as well as here on the torso. I actually believe that's plastic. It could be paint, but I know it's paint right here. Get that same paint for his face, if my camera will focus. You got some nice red eyes there. Of course, some of this metallic purple, as well as the molded. We'll get some of that going through here. There is a slight paint blemish there on the wing. Not too bad. You got some of that silver again. Some gunmetal here on the back. Nice Decepticon symbols. Now, as far as accessories go, he comes with the Energon Mace, which I do not like how this works with him. They could have done it like Ratchet or Prime, to where it splits apart. His hand could slide down into it and hold it like that. No, he holds it by the pommel for some reason. I don't like that. Doesn't make any sense why, especially with a big, heavy weapon like this, why you would hold it down here. It does come apart mostly for packaging, and it goes back together like that. It does come with the Thermo rocket launcher, which was another one in the game. They made a much larger one. They could be dual-wielded in Follow Cybertron. It was more... Part I most remember it from was at the near the end credit, or near the end cutscene, where Megatron used a giant one of these against Optimus and shot B. But yeah, so you can hold it like that. I'm not sure if it is Blast Effect. Okay, it is Blast Effect compatible. So got that. I'm dropping things all over the place here. So yeah, if you want, you can put Blast Effects in there, make it look like it's firing rockets. Take off the forearm. Now it does have a joint here and here. We'll go into articulation here in a moment. But you just plug it right into here, which kind of a weird place to put the joint, or the port. Wish they would have put it a little bit further back, but you just plug his arm into it. And there you have Skywarp using the thermal rocket launcher. So if you want, you have him doing that. Also fit other weapons on here as well, so we'll go ahead and bring in the Ion Blaster, which I believe you could use at multiple points in the game. I can't remember. I know with Follow Cybertron you could use the, I think it was called the glass cannon. Can't remember if the actual Ion Blaster was in that game or not. We'll go ahead and use the Energon Repair Ray. Looks really weird on him, especially not having anything to bulk it out. Battle pistol, which, yeah, it's fine. Got the plasma rifle, or plasma cannon. Looks really weird. The photon pistol or photon rifle. I mean, that doesn't look too bad on Skywarp. And finally, the neutron assault rifle, which is really loose on Skywarp. Might have to try it with the Decepticon soldier, or get the third-party one that I've been, or the 3D printed one I've been seeing. It is a larger version of it, because, yeah, again, looks puny. But we'll go ahead and give him back his arm. And for comparison, we'll go ahead and bring in Ratchet, because he's also a Voyager class and one of the more recent releases. And we'll go ahead and bring in the very first release, being Optimus. So you can see how he fits with other Voyagers in this line. Again, I still don't have Megatron, but yeah, so there's that. Oh, and there goes Skyward. So, getting into articulation, his head is on a ball joint. You do get a little bit of range there, but still get full 360. You do get kind of a universal joint here at the shoulder, so you get all the way around. Get out to there. You do get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. That's also due to the transformation. I think I said bicep swivel, but there it is again. Got a wrist swivel, waist swivel. Doesn't get a whole lot of range due to how the torso comes down and the backpack, as well as these gigantic thighs, which get you all the way up. Real good amount back, all the way out. You do get thigh swivel, a little over 90 at the knee, which works for some flying poses. Get ankle tilt, and his toe can collapse. That's it. So, there is articulation for Skywarp. Now, he does come with these parts separate in the box, but just plug them on and that's pretty much it. So go ahead and get into transformation. Go ahead and start by straightening these out. Straighten out the arms. Fill in the toes. We'll go ahead and undo this whole backpack. Bring it out. Bring these sections down. Open them up. Allow you to straighten those out. Go ahead and straighten out the wings. Just bring that out. Rotate these up. Untab this back piece. Flip out these intakes. Flip down these fins. Just close that back up for the time being. We'll come back to here and undo this torso piece. Open up the cockpit. That will allow you to bring out the nose cone. I usually use, and especially going back to robot mode, use the cockpit to bring out nose cone and vice versa. Bring the whole head assembly up. Straighten that out on both joints. Rotate the head around. Fold that all in. There we go. Bring this whole thing up, and that straightens out. Those will just kind of tab in. From here, arms will just, or the shoulders will collapse down on a double joint. From here, bring the arms up. Bring them down on both those hinge joints. Now there is a slot here on the forearm on both sides. We'll just bring the forearms in, and they will just tab into these little, or go into these little tabs here, just like that. Same thing on this side. Tab that in. There we go. And from here, go ahead and bend the knee a little bit like that. Flip this up. That will allow you to extend this out, again, on a double joint. Then just line that up like that. Tab that back in. Then we'll flip out this little fin piece. Flip up this. Bring that down. Bring that up. Tab it in. Flip that up. So it'll come together just like that. Flip this out. There's these two slots here. We'll just bring down this whole backpack section and just tab in legs and then just kind of point that down. I mean, you can't have it straight up like that. I like keeping it down just to help keep a slim profile. And there is Skywarp in his Cybertronian jet mode, and I believe the wings are correct. They are supposed to be short like this. I just would have preferred them maybe just a smidge like longer, a little bit wider. Just like take this and just blow it up by about maybe 50% larger. I think it would have been perfect for both jet and robot mode, give him just larger wings. But overall, I think it still works. I don't have the War for or the Fall of Cybertron figure from Thrilling 30 anymore. Sold it about a year or two ago. So it is unfortunate that I don't have it. Weapon storage, you can just plug the mace up here and take his rocket launcher. Do the same, just plug it in up here. There's your weapon storage that doesn't work worth a damn. Blast effects, compatible with the rear, so if you get some of the Jetfire style ones, I think those would be perfect for this. Make it look like he's blasting off. Overall, yeah, not a bad jet mode overall. Very nicely painted. I mean, once you see this, you're not going to know it's Skywarp. Kind of gives off that kind of Tetrajet vibe, even though it's not a Tetrajet, but it's got some elements of that in it. But again, I would have loved if some of these Fall of Cyber or War for Cybertron figures had the hover modes from the game, just that kind of idle, kind of strafe feature instead of just always be boosting, but it's fine. I mean, Prime's always boosting, same with Barricade, Bumblebee, Ratchet, Ironhide, so don't know what else I would have expected. So hopefully if they do Vortex and the rest of the Combaticons, hopefully Vortex will be able to go between hover, which is just regular helicopter mode, straighten out the rotors, flatten out the wings. There we got a jet mode. So get them back in the robot mode. Again, simple. Go ahead and just untab this whole section from the back. Let's bring it up. I guess bring those out of the way. Bring these out. Fold in those fins. Flip this down. Extend that out. Bend the knee. Just collapse that in. Tab that. So flip out. Extend. Bend. Collapse. Tab. Bring out the toes. You got that. Untab the forearms. Straighten those out. Bring this whole assembly up. Arms out fully. Now these tabs right here will go right into these little slots made by the shoulders. First, go ahead and bring out the head. Rotate. Now, like I said before, use this. Fold the nose cone in. Fold this back. Bring this whole assembly down. There we go. Bring these out at an angle. Put this whole thing back. There we go. Plug in the cockpit. Bring this whole assembly here back. Fold in those intakes. Flip the wing or tail fins up. I believe these were separate in the package too, so you had to put these in. So bring that up. Take these. Hold that up from here. Let's collapse this up. Those will just kind of sit there. There are these little slots right here that these tabs right here will just kind of sit in. Collapse up the backpack. And there we have Skywarp back in robot mode. So getting into final thoughts on Skywarp, I really actually do kind of dig how he turned out. And yeah, definitely looking forward to picking up Starscream, and I assume we're going to get Thundercracker later this year. If I remember correctly, I think he's in that list of leaks and listings. I believe also the Autobot troop builder. So yeah, definitely looking forward to more of the video game characters. Probably not going to get the Autobot trooper just because I didn't get the Decepticon one, and I'm not sure what mold they're going to use if they don't use the barricade tooling again. But yeah, definitely looking forward to Ironhide and picking up Megatron, as well as, you know, Starscream and Thundercracker. So yeah, really not too bad. Of course, there are issues, like I said before. The mace here, not having a good place to hold onto it. This is the best I could do. Does look a little weird I'm holding like that, but if you get it at this angle, doesn't look too bad. Chest is a little too wide again. Wish they could have slimmed that up a little bit and gave him some larger wings for robot and jet mode, but at the end of the day, it's not bad. So definitely one of the stronger ones. I mean, beating Barricade wasn't too hard, and the Bumblebee mold is mid in my opinion, but yeah, Ratchet is still one of the best of the game molds so far. So I'm going to stop rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out all my other Studio Series and Legacy videos, and pretty soon, hopefully, Age of the Primes. That line is shaping up to be something special, I think, as well as the Studio Series figures for this coming year. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, check out those links down below. Check out my playlists. I'll see you guys next time. So long. Take care.